Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to continue with the females. Today is a Tuesday of females. Today I'm going to continue with a tarot reading for Twice member Momo. So let's talk a bit about her energies first. She is a Scorpio sun with a moon in Libra, and she has a lot of planets in Libra also. So she is like a softer version of a Scorpio in the sense that she's nicer. And I'm not saying that Scorpio's mean, it's just that probably she doesn't carry that in emotional intensity that that sometimes a Scorpio go through, this very like transformational and very deep and profound, and sometimes dark facets or dark side of the soul, where they go through a lot of self-knowledge and a lot of inner fears that they have to defeat. I think that her energy, at least for my interpretation, seems a bit lighter, seems a bit like relaxed, and probably she's very concentrated, or she feels really fulfilled when she is in a relationship, because with her moon in Libra, and I believe that also her Venus is in Libra. So definitely relationships are the like the place where she will find more accomplishments when it comes to the develop of her own persona and of her own identity. Is her connection or her relationship with others is what is going to somehow make her feel good inside, and make her feel nourished, and make her feel really like she is very very happy being in a relationship. I know that she's in a relationship right now. We know that he's very famous too, but I think that nevertheless, if it was famous or not, I think that for her, actually, it's really important to be in a relationship. I think that probably in this state that she's in, she's learning a lot about herself, and she's also like expanding her horizons, and also I'm sure she's feeling really motivated and very influenced by this experience. Moon in Libra people really, they love to be there for the people that they love. They feel really good about themselves when they commit to others, when they can rely on others, and also when they can share things with others. They are very sociable. They are very good companions. They are very good at being the hosts of parties, because they definitely have like a good sense of aesthetics and also what's glamour, and they are really good at also making things beautiful, because Libra is ruled by Venus. So definitely her being like a moon in Libra gives her a bit of probably a more relaxed nature. I think that definitely she's not someone that likes to be in a confrontation, or to have fights or to have argument with people. She just like tries to get to an agreement always, and she always tries to considerate the other part's feeling. She's not a fighter, so it's very likely that if you see her, you will always see her like in a bright mood, like trying to be positive and trying to be energetic about her goals. It's not easy to make her feel down, because sometimes Scorpio people, they have this very strong Plutonian energy inside of them that sometimes makes them feel a bit depressed or feel obsessive about the things that they want to achieve. But in her case, I think that she definitely handles this in a less dramatic way, in a sense that she could be passionate, but I think that she could be passionate, for example, in her profession, in her craft, in being a better version of herself when it comes to what she does for a living. But I don't see her actually being obsessive or toxic in relationship. I think that there's something that also is very attractive, and I think that she's just a happy person for me. I think that I'm trying to connect with her energy, and I don't see her like really like struggling with life. I think that she's very positive also. She also is she's very intuitive also. She's she's a Scorpio, of course, and she's aware that of course that hardships are part of life, and that you can face some odds and some obstacles, but that you don't have to feel uh, too down about it. Like, you have to find the right balance in your emotions. You don't have to always be focusing your energy in the things that you cannot change. That's why I think that her mindset is very liberating. It's very also it's very inspiring, because I think that she is able to see the whole picture, and that she always tries to find things that can inspire her to be a bit happier about her circumstances. I think that she definitely enjoys to be surrounded by beautiful things, by nature, by she doesn't like to feel depressed. And if she feels a bit sad or down, she definitely goes she uses her willpower to get out of that state, because for her actually I feel like she feels really grateful to the people in her life. This is why I think that, as I was saying, a moon in Libra feels very good about themselves and feel really reciprocated when they give and receive love and feedback from others. So obviously, if she's surrounded by people that care about her, or that people that actually give her love, and people that she can love back, I think that this is a kind of inner strength that she gets out of the situation, that she's able to be like, okay, if I'm loved, if I have love in my life, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be able to overcome every obstacle that comes in my way. So she's definitely very passionate, and she also tries to be a good influence for others. So it's not just about uh, receiving love. She's actually very good at giving love. I think that she is not shy about expressing how much she cares for others, and it's like she has this ability to always put others in first place. That this could also have a downside, in the sense that probably she's like too um she's like too invested in relationships, or probably she's like too invested in others, and like she is not probably not too focused on herself, because she's having a hard time being selfish, because she's always thinking about the other, that the others are having fun, or that the others are going through a good time. She always tries to be in this very good mood in order to inspire others to not lose hope, and to always stay in this vibrant energy. So sometimes this can actually make her feel a bit awkward, because she's a Scorpio, so she cannot help to sometimes think about the negative, or probably the more profound matters in life. So obviously she has some inner fears, and she has some insecurities, but she always tries to like get out of that feeling. She doesn't like to feel that intensity. She doesn't like to feel overwhelmed. That's why she is like she always push this. She's she's like sometimes she's too positive, like in the sense that probably she's not very realistic, or probably she sometimes tries to cover things, or to be blinded by a lot of circumstances around her, especially about her loved ones, because I think that sometimes when you're too invested in the others in your life, you lose your sense of reality, in the sense that somehow you put them in a pedestal or you idolize them, and you don't see that actually they have flaws, or maybe that they are not always these, like, or that you, for example, if you're in a relationship, you're not always going to be in this honeymoon state where it's all fun and games to be in a relationship. There are always disagreements, and there are arguments, and there are a lot of moments of tension because you are different from one another. So I think that maybe sometimes her personality or her individuality suffers a bit, because she's like, she always tries to accommodate herself to the other people's desires. So this is something that she definitely needs to work on and pay attention, not to get so involved in relationships that she somehow forgets who she really is. So let's go with the archetypes. She got the king, the rebel, and the poet. So yes, this is what I was saying. She's actually someone that she has like a good balance of self-esteem. She definitely um has like a good image of herself. She knows that she always tries to give the best, and she always tries to be generous and giving back to people. So I don't see her actually like feeling that insecure. I think that she is very conscious that she has a lot of um attributes that actually are very important, and that are somehow the ones that had helped her to be persistent in life, even though there are moments, yes, when you have to actually fight for your way, and you have to be a fighter. There are moments where somehow she feels like life has put her in the right place and time. She also feels like she feels really proud of herself, in the sense that she is someone that acknowledges all the efforts that she put to be where she is now. And also with the rebel at the poet, there's also an aspect of her that is actually that you will never get to know her for real, because she will not show you her true self, in the sense that she's someone that probably is very evasive when it comes to showing her true self. For example, if she has to, she's a very private person also. This is why I think that the rebel here is not about going and participating in environmental issues and stuff. I think that the rebel means that even though she feels powerful inside and she feels like she has a privilege, she could one day wake up and be like, oh, yes, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to go and live as a nomad in the middle of the woods or something like that, because she is a free spirit, actually. There's something about her essence that you cannot get to, because she's very wild, she's very spontaneous, and also she has this um she has this really good connection with herself, and she knows that even though she feels very positive and very proud of herself, there are moments where she's like, oh yes, no, um like, I don't want to be too confident of myself. Like, I want to sometimes go back and start from scratch, like, to be like, okay, I want to do something, or I want to uh, engage in an activity that I know nothing of, so I can push myself, so I can be a different version of myself. I think that she will definitely go through a lot of instances of transformation in her life, where she will probably become uh, into someone that probably you didn't know she had this side of herself. But she's like, I think that she loves to surprise people. I think that she's very funny in that way, that she loves to surprise people with the the perception that people have of her, because she's indeed very talented. She's a fast learner. So, but at the same time, there's something about her that is very different, that it is like she loves to go against the established. So she loves to surprise people and to change their perspective about how they view her or what they think of her. So she's different. And here with the poet, obviously she's very intuitive, and she's connected to the universe somehow, and she always gets this inspiration. So if she wants to be a poet, or if she wants to write poetry, or if she wants to write something, she would definitely be able to do it. But in order to do it, she needs to get away from the mundane world. She needs to probably go and spend some time near nature, or be in a very like pacific environment, where she, or probably like spend time with animals. I believe that she loves animals, so this could also be these moments of healing, in where she can connect with her, this poet side of her. So let's go with the cards that came out for her. She has the Six of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Sun, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Devil. So, no, here I'm not seeing anything about her relationship. So, if you want to ask me, I'm not seeing anything. This is what I'm saying, that she's a box full of surprises, because she will not let me see what she doesn't want me to see. So this is why I love her. And I don't know, I'm not a Twice fan, but I love her energy. Um, so I think that are they having like a comeback? I believe they are. But at the same time, I think that she is trying to, like, she actually wants to do things differently. She wants to change a bit. Um, she actually wants to travel. There's something, I don't know if she has been in other country, but there's something about her actually wanting to gain some money in order to travel to, probably here with the Six of Cups. It could mean that she wants to see a very important female figure for her, probably a mother or a grandma, that she wants to go back. She wants to see them. There's like this inner need of her going there and actually like recharging energies, or connecting with this side of herself. I believe that she definitely misses the old days. She misses her childhood a lot. She thinks about her childhood a lot, and she thinks about this female. Um, because she needs that kind of feedback. Um, and I hope that she can do it. I hope that she can see her family a bit, because I see her like very distanced from them, and she's a bit worried about it. She's a bit worried about not having enough time to see her family, because it's like, I believe that everything she does is actually to help her family. There's something about her, the result of her work. I believe that she, or either she transfer money to her family, or she does something for her family, but she always gives back. I don't see her like retaining money for herself. I see her like giving it to others. So, and with the Two of Wands and the Six, the actually it's the Eight of Pentacles and the Sun. She's also thinking about a new project. Probably they are in a instance of having a lot of rehearsals, and she's working on the details. She's working really hard in order to shine really bright. Probably this if they are having a comeback, is going to be a very summery. Obviously, they are entering summer over there, so it's going to be like a very bright concept. So definitely she feels like she needs to be brighter, and also like be very expansive, and being and connecting with the music, and being like more energetic, and like putting more brightness and positivity in her performance. So there's something about her working on the details, because she definitely wants to wants to give her best, and she wants to, probably there's something about that choreography that actually she's like the center of that choreography or of that MB or that comeback, or but there's something about actually being focused on her, so she could probably have like an important role. Is she the center? I don't think she's the center. I know she's like the main dancer, but I don't know if she's the center. But there's something about her actually having this moment of being center, so she definitely is working really hard in the details. So then with the Queen of Cups and the four of wands and the devil, um um I don't know what to say. I know this Queen of Cups could represent her, and I know that she is a water sign because she's a Scorpio, so she could. But this Queen of Cups also reminds me of a very fertile female, so there could be a possibility of her getting pregnant. Like, I don't know why, but there's something about fertility here that is really strong. And also here with the four of the other card is the Four of Wands, that is like celebration. So it could also be to give born or to give birth to a new project, or it could be a baby. Like, um, but also with the devil here, because I don't like that card here. It's like if she were to get pregnant, actually, remember that this reading is allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I'm not saying that this is, but this is what I'm trying to see here. But if she was pregnant, and it could be a really happy moment for her, but there's something about it that actually, because with the devil here, it just gives me this attachment kind of vibe. So even though it would be like a good state for her and also for the relationship and for everyone involved, probably like a marriage or something, there's something about it that it feels a bit rushed. And also because I know that he's older than her, so there's something about him like actually wanting this to happen in order to be able to secure his relationship with her, because it's like he doesn't want to lose her, or he doesn't want to he wants to keep her. So but I think that I don't know about this. I believe his name is Hichul, the Super Junior guy. Um, and I'm sorry if there are Super Juniors fans listening to me right now, but I have the feeling that he is a bit manipulative or a bit toxic. So if there's some kind of pregnancy or marriage here, it's like it wouldn't surprise me that if it was like a tactic to get her to marry him, or to be like secure the relationship, because I feel like even though the relationship I think that is in a good place and is going to be in a good place, there's something about it that he's like I have to get her to marry me, or I have to, it's like probably because he's older, so definitely there must be some insecurities here. But I have the feeling that he has a lot of insecurities when it comes to relationships. It's like, because I don't know why, but he is not very consistent in relationship. Because it's like the way he interacts with his partners or his lovers or his girlfriends is actually very like he's a bit selfish and a bit like he has a lot of tricks, a lot of tricks. It's like he's very manipulative, like, and I have the feeling that he's very manipulative when it comes to emotions. So, but I'm sure he loves her. I'm sure. It's just that there's something about it, like him trying to win like a prize. Like I want her to marry me because it's like I'm obsessed with her, but almost like as if I was obsessed with an object. It's not like being obsessed because you are like in love and you're infatuated. I don't know. He's obsessed with her because of what she represents, like physically, or what she represents. It's like he feels really possessive of her, and there's something also about age that he feels a bit intimidating. So it's like he wants to like close the deal here. So, but I don't know. I don't know. And also like not only if it was going to happen, like it's not only coming from him. I think that there's an aspect of toxicity in everyone's reactions if it would happen, especially the public. Like I think that she would be really happy or really eager to celebrate, and then on the other side maybe the fans, or maybe like people from the company or other people like would be like whispering behind their backs and would be like, oh no, this is not good for us, we are losing money here, this is gonna, like this toxic negativity. So I don't know, guys, let's hope it's just like the, I don't know, the project of releasing something new, like because when I talk about fertility, it can be the delivery, or it can be like the birth of a project, or it could be a child also. But yes, I see her actually being really, if she if she were to get pregnant, she would be really happy because she's mother material. She definitely is very loving. So this is all I have for Momo. I didn't expect this to come this way, but yes, I'm pleased. So let me know in the comment sections if you're a fan of Momo. What's if you want to give me some feedback. I don't know, but I would appreciate if you didn't leave me alone in this and you would give me some feedback because I don't know much about her. So I would appreciate if you can like interact with me on this because I'm really surprised. I didn't expect this to come this way. So I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.